Alrighty guys, so here are the blueprints, I guess, if you will, on the project that I'm starting. This is what it should look like in the end. The idea is that I'm using some leftover pieces of wood from pallets and things like that I have laying around. I'm starting off with my support beams. So I'm getting my auger and I'm getting dug down about 7 inches. Well, actually, I think I went 8 inches. I went 8 inches down just to give the support a little bit of depth, and I'm going to later on fill it with concrete. So after I got this second beam up on the support side, I realized that I shouldn't have a beam the same length as the one on the far side. I was looking at a different picture and something threw me off. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I ended up taking that out and getting it redone. I cut that side to length and then put it back down, so it should have been a little bit shorter than the other one, and I fixed that after putting concrete in it. But here I am now with the right size beam, and I'm doing my third hole for my third support beam. This one is the same length as that main one on the left there. I'm also using a board to go across so I can keep everything straight and level and know how far forward to bring each beam, and obviously how deep to keep the front two level. So after that, I'm able to use the board that I ran across to make sure everything was the same length and in the right distance. Use that board and measured with the other boards and kind of just cut them to the same length to keep it easy. So yeah, I did it that way and then cut everything to the same length. So here I'm going to start actually putting my wood screws in. Now this is a key part of the project, because when you put those wood screws in the wood, you want to make sure that they're in line with each other, because if not, it'll look goofy. I have black wood screws just because it would make it stand out a little, but I had to make sure that they were pretty close to the same up and down, so that way it wasn't off. But yeah, just using your tape measure, or if you're good with your eyes, then you just make sure it's in line so it doesn't look weird. Alright, so now I am cutting the boards that run from the two taller beams. Alrighty, so now I am building a border to go around the mailbox, and I'm going to fill that in with rocks. Alright, so here came the hardest part of the project, and it wasn't really hard. I hang things a lot with my work and just around the house, so I know how to make things level and drilling holes to make sure things sit right. These numbers had really weird holes and hole patterns for you to mount. There's a template, and I started using the template at first, but then I kind of used a different method where I took painter's tape and put the painter's tape over the holes and then put it on the actual mailbox. Use the tape measure and the template. Whatever works for you, that's the way I did it. But this was definitely the most tedious part because you just got to make sure everything is straight. Alrighty guys, so at the time of this recording, it is September the 7th, and it's fall time, so I got to have a little bit of fun with decorating the mailbox. And as you can see, I got some leaves and a scarecrow, and then I even threw up a plant there just for aesthetics. But yeah, you can have a lot of fun with this year long. Really cool. I'm really satisfied with the way this turned out. So if you're looking at this and wondering where the mailbox actually is, I didn't have it at the time of the recording. I ordered one off of Amazon just because the ones that I could find at Lowe's were too bulky. I didn't want something huge. But here's the mailbox that I got, and I'll have to update a picture on that after I get that installed. Alrighty guys, so I'm finished up with that project. It turned out really well, as you can see. It wasn't perfect. I had to adjust some of the measurements throughout the process, but overall it turned out so good. My neighbors confirmed that it looks really good. I got a lot of compliments already, and so yeah, that pretty much does it for me on this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.